Hey, it's your girl Kassy. You are connecting with Kassy. What's up? Um, I hope you guys are having a great day. I just want to kick it off with a topic. I've been encouraged to continue to speak out, and I really appreciate the feedback that I've been getting. And like I say, research is everything. Don't just take my word. Research it for yourself to find out the information that you need to find out. So, with connecting with Kassy, the topic today is voting. Yes, voting, voting, voting. Voting is very important. It is very important to me because it's something that I've been doing with my family, my parents. Remember going to the polls with my grandparents, even not really knowing what it was about, but just to see them go up there and get that little punching thing and stick the paper and make the holes. I thought that was pretty cool as a kid, but like I say, not fully understanding. Um, as I grew older, I was taught and learned the importance of voting. So, with that being said, today a lot of young people are not encouraged to vote. A lot of families, especially black families, they're like, "Oh, our votes don't count. It don't matter. Whatever." Your voice count. Your vote count and your voice count. The history behind voting. Back in the day, minorities, people like me that look like me, was not able to vote. So I take pride into that because again, people have sacrificed, they've died, they have lost their lives so that we will be able to stand where we are today and be able to do the things and have rights, just like the other people. So yes, I take pride in it. That people, I ain't gonna let people just be die who done died for no reason. No, they died for a reason, and I'm gonna honor that and continue to do my part. So just just keeping it going because that's how I was raised. My husband, they were taught the importance of voting as well. So with my children, since they were young, we always take them with us to the polls. Whether we had to hold them in the car seat, they had to stand in line. It's something that they've been very familiar with since they were younger. I'm so not used to like talking to myself. Well, not really myself, but to y'all. So this new me, I hope that over time I get better with this. So, in regards to the topic that I would like to talk about, voting, I found a quote from the late John Lewis. And this quote I feel pertains to what I'm talking about. Ours is not the struggle of one day, 1 week, or 1 year. Ours is not the struggle of one judicial appointment or presidential term. Ours is the struggle of a lifetime or maybe even many lifetimes, and each one of us in every generation must do our part. Each one of us in every generation must do our part. Yeah. So I do my part. I'm going to make sure my children do their part. And they're so excited to be able to be voting in this election. Their first time voters. When we took them to get their license, then they was like, "Would you like to sign the vote?" They was like, "Oh yes, yes, we can finally vote." But I've had errors with voting, like just checking off people I don't know. So what I've taught them, make sure you do your research, look up these people. Sometimes we just go focus on one candidate, not knowing that we retain other people in offices that probably don't have the same morals or likes as you. So just know, do your research. Reading is fundamental. Um, so with that being said, do our part. Don't think that, oh, it's not gonna matter, they're gonna scam anyway. No, you do it. You do your part. And I want to encourage parents, encourage your children. As much as they participate in other stuff, encourage them to vote. This is their right. Don't don't just don't just throw it off because it matters. And this election right now matters. It matters the most. I would say at first I wasn't a fan of her because, like, I feel like most black people, we feel like when we get somebody in the office, they supposed to automatically just cater to us. It's levels to this. It is levels. They are often blocked by the opposing parties. It's levels. It's just not on one person, and one person cannot just do it by themselves. So I want y'all to, if you don't know, learn that. Educate these kids. So again, it starts at home. So you gotta let them know who the local people are, who the people running for your state, so they can get familiar with that. And when it's their time to go vote, they are confident in who they're voting for. And I just want us as a whole, we gotta start doing that. As much as you don't think it's important, it's very important. Now, I am happy to see a woman running because a lot of people feel like women don't have no rights. They don't need to do this. It's a man's job, whatever. If you don't know a strong black woman, not just it's other women, but a strong black woman, because we go through the most. We are often already counted against us because of the color of our skin. But a strong black woman can hold the glue, build a mountain, build a fence, do all of that. It ain't just no man. Like, no, men have raised strong daughters. Like, so because let's just say because a man, let's say a man raised a daughter, she got the qualities and all this stuff or whatever, but because she a woman, she don't she don't deserve it because of her sex. That's just crazy. But she qualifies for everything else. It just give it a chance. Y'all gave that other person a chance that did not deserve the chance, don't have the credentials, none of that. Give her a chance and do your research. People like to speak on this and that. I've spoken on something that I didn't know, but again, I did my research, and I could be a woman to say, "Yep, I was wrong," you know, and just move on. But give a chance. All these men saying, "Oh, it shouldn't be a woman, it shouldn't be a woman." Wasn't your mama strong? Then your mom had to work several jobs and do what she have to do so you don't miss a meal, you don't miss no clothes off your back, you don't miss out of anything. But because she's a woman, she not strong enough to run the country. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's a lot of like, oh no, I feel like a lot of people, men are intimidated by women, strong black women. At that, they don't like that. But I think y'all need to get used to it because women are the glue. They the glue of the family. So let me just jump right into what I was gonna talk about. I got a little carried away, but y'all understand what I'm saying. Um, don't ever say like a woman shouldn't do this and do that, because I know strong women, like, they can do everything just like a man or even better. It's just certain things I know we can't do because we're not men, but don't underestimate a strong black woman. So this back to John Lewis, every generation must do their part. And this year, I want all y'all to do y'all part. If you have not heard, you're going to hear it from me, okay? Project 2025. It's very scary if you do not know what's going on. Stop saying, oh, I'm going to vote for that person because he speak his mind, he do this and that. He is privileged because the color of his skin. You and me and you that look like we can't do that because guess what? We'll be labeled different. That is ridiculous. I want y'all to be smart. Don't take my word from it. Look it up. This man, they want to get rid of, they want to start looking down upon single mothers. Ridiculous. They want to start, they want to ban the contraceptives. You know what? Ban contraceptives. Let me just go ahead and pull it up for y'all. Ban the contraceptives. They want to cut Medicare. I'm sure y'all have grandparents, older family members that need that. They want to raise the prescription cost of the drugs. Some people can't even afford to live right now. But this is who y'all hollering, oh, he speak whatever. Y'all not thinking about the other stuff that he trying to do. While y'all worrying about, and I'm going to say it again, the little funky $1,200, y'all are overlooking the bigger picture. Forget all of that. Okay? Um, Education. They want to cut that. It's already enough fools walking around here. We don't need a whole lot more. Like, y'all, we are so much better than that. These people want to cut for what? For what? Y'all don't want people to be productive. Y'all want to feed them lies. They want to cut slavery and the history of African American. Y'all can't cut that out of history because it happened. African American history is American history. Um, is they want to cut the FDA, like the federal agent programs, and end marriage inequality. It's just, y'all need to think about that. They don't want you to know the truth, so they want to block it out. So while y'all screaming, oh, he this, he that, he keep it real, is it worth all of that? Is it worth that to y'all family? The people that you love, is it worth it? I just want you to be smart. So if you do decide to make that decision with the other person, know what's at risk. Your life is at risk whether you think it or not, think about it or not. And y'all, the younger generation, looking at, oh, certain rappers, he did this and that. Do your research on that, because that man ain't do nothing out the goodness of his heart. It was business. These celebrities telling y'all who to vote for, y'all ain't on the same level as them. They are in a different bracket than you are. They wanted to be the rich or the poor. They want to eliminate the middle class. Where do you fall in at? Do you fall in with them celebrities? Do you fall in, do you fall in the category with them? Because they telling you don't do this and that, but they gonna be good. Are you gonna be good? The same person that y'all screaming, speak his mind. Most of y'all need y'all car fixed, house done, something done, and that man ain't worrying about y'all looking that way, or wait, y'all waiting on another $1,200. Make it make sense, okay? If you don't hear nothing that I say, choose the lesser evil. Nobody's perfect, but again, you have to choose. And I want to make a choice for my children, for their children, for their children's children, and so forth, my legacy. The same man that went and stood in front of a church selling Bibles say he not a Christian. It's all a part of a plan. Are you going to be sucking into that plan, or are you going to be smart? I just want y'all to make the decision for yourself. Don't do it. Oh, this person, make it make sense. That's all I'm going to say. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because Black, as a community, we already suffer. We be each other's worst enemy. Why? And they target us as a whole because they know how strong we are. We got to come together. But it starts at home. We need to stop. Just stop. We need to just be more productive to each other. Just be better human beings to each other. Stop all that crime, black on black crime, because when y'all do it, everybody else feel like it's okay to do it. Y'all gotta know, people want to make laws in place for when we feel like we can voice our opinion and stand on something. In that Project 2025 plan, they want to add military access to that, meaning that when y'all protest, they're gonna need military action to break it up. Is it that serious? Is it that serious? People have done worse. Military action was not needed or used, or unnecessary force. I just want y'all to understand, the same person that wants immunity for all police officers, they can do whatever they want to do. Some people already feel like they're above the law, but for all, like, you can do whatever and get away with it. Who they've been getting away with it. They really gonna get away with it if you put your homeboy in office. Yeah, a lot of I've talked to someone, oh, America already feel like jail. So okay, so if it is, why add to it? If this man is telling you in your face what he gonna do, you just gonna be dumb? Figure it all that. If you don't have children, when y'all need to think about your children. Men who don't have daughters, think about if it was your daughter. This is the same person that has no respect for women, want to control your daughter rights and so forth. Y'all, we got to get it together. And I'm going to end with this from the late Dr. Martin Luther King. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Simple as that. Well, I hope you guys are safe. Until next time, you are connecting with Kassy, and I'll check back in with you. See ya.